Tommy, how do you reflect on that Ayrshire Derby victory?
Well, first and foremost, I'm delighted for the players. They probably come into this game, as big favourites, not only to win the game, but also to, get promotion this season. So we've tried to play that down. We've spoke all week about the tempo we want to play at, particularly at home, and we've done that. We were outstanding from the first whistle to the last. And secondly, when you win a derby game, it has to be for the, for the fans. And I think there was like 4,000 here tonight, which was brilliant. And they've stood behind the team, all night. It's quite easy to get frustrated and think, we should be ahead and we're not, and there's a few near misses. And I'm urging them to keep that up and keep being patient, because I think we will dominate a lot of games here this season in terms of possession. And thirdly, the performance. There wasn't much wrong except maybe for another couple of goals. It was an excellent performance. I don't think they have a chance from open play. We defend the long throws, we defend our corners well. Two centre halves were dominant. The whole team was dominant all night. So I've got to be really pleased with the performance. But it's gone now. We'll enjoy it tonight, and we'll go on to the next game.
It's exactly as you said, a lot of those elements, the fans staying patient, dominating the ball, creating chances that you've talked about throughout the Premier Sports Cup games, it came to fruition tonight, and all those things did come together. Yeah, it did, and the work rate out of possession was excellent. I say because it limited them to, can't remember Zach, who's had a good game in terms of coming for crosses, having a real difficult save to make. So from that point of view, and we're still at the end of the game, working hard for each other, and that's a pleasing thing. We didn't keep enough clean sheets here last season, throughout the season, and I remember when I came in, I said if we do the basics well, there's every chance we would stay up, but obviously we didn't. In the league, I think we'd only kept one clean sheet, so that's a good start as well. That's going to be important, but how we're playing in terms of moving the ball and the quality that we've got in that final third of the pitch, will make it really difficult for teams. Chris Burke was named man of the match. Just how good was his performance?
I mean, what can you say about Burke that's not been already said? I mean, it just, I've made a lot of signings, a lot of changes. He was one person I didn't want to lose out of the dressing room. We give him the time to make his decision, and I'm delighted, that he did resign, not only for what he can do on the pitch and all the fans, and listen, the fans know more about him than what I do, but the quality he gives on the pitch, but also, with two young wingers in the team, in Danny Armstrong and Fraser Murray, and I always thought it was important that we had somebody like Berkeley around the place, because who better, for them to learn and see what proper wing play is all about.
And I know we're still looking for an attacker, but you must have been encouraged with how Innes Cameron performed this season. That was
Innes' best game. It's what I think, why we give him a new contract. He hasn't done badly, but he was full of energy tonight. I don't know if the crowd helped him. He was winning headers, he was holding up, he was linking it. It was a good, old-fashioned centre forward, type of performance, and he deserved, to get his penalty. I mean, he probably should score off the header in the second half. I think the keeper makes a really good save off him in the first half. He's a shot that just goes past, so he can be pleased, and he must have been close to running Berkeley as man of the match tonight.
And now on to Queen of the South. Yeah,
it'll just keep coming and coming. I mean, unfortunately, I don't think we're back here till weekend of the 28th of August, which is disappointing. Hopefully by that time it'll be relaxed, and maybe the council can help us out a wee bit and give us more fans in, because when I see what the number of fans at the Hibs game and Motherwell yesterday, and away fans as well, because it would have been nice tonight if we could accommodate all our fans that wanted to come and some of our fans. We couldn't do that for obvious reasons. We've got to look after our own, and so we're on the road for 3 games. Don't know if away fans can go to either of them. Maybe the Hibs game they possibly can. So hopefully when we come back, that we're still unbeaten and still in the league and through the next round of the cup.